Hello everybody, I'm Anastasia and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought that I would do a freshman advice video for everybody going into freshman year. I know that when I was going to freshman year, I had so many questions, and hopefully this will put your mind at ease a little bit and maybe get you more excited about the new school year. So if this interests you, I hope you keep on watching. Okay, so for my first piece of advice, it is to get involved in school, whether it be a club or a sport or just school events like fundraisers or football games or any of the dances and stuff like that, because it helps you meet people and it's just something that you'll remember for a long time. When I first started out in high school, I didn't join anything, but eventually I was convinced to join a sport, and it was a really good experience. I was able to meet a lot of people that became my friends, and it was just really good to be active, and I learned that I really did like doing things like sports and stuff. At the beginning of the year, you would have never caught me running miles and miles a day. But by the end of it, I had so much fun in the sport, and I was really thankful for that experience, and I was able to travel a little bit with my team, and I was really thankful for that. Also, dances and things like that are a lot of fun. My first homecoming, it wasn't all that you would think it would be, like in the movies and things, but it was fun, and I had a lot of fun. Just said fun like 15 times. But I was really happy to go, and it was something that I will always remember. And I think even if you aren't into going to dances and things like that, it would be a good experience just to have that memory and say that you went. Even if it doesn't end up being everything, you will still have that memory, and it'll be something that you can smile back on when you're 30 years old and trying to remember your freshman year of high school. It's just an experience, and new experiences are good, and that's what high school is about. So my next piece of advice is to stay on top of your work, and by that I mean making sure that your work is in on time and that you study for some of your classes and that you just stay involved and make sure that your head is in the game of schoolwork, I guess. When you procrastinate too much, it just piles on top of everything, and it may seem like it's okay starting out, but eventually you'll end up being so overwhelmed and stressed about school that you just don't end up doing anything about it, or everything is not up to the standard that your teacher would want it to be. And I have had that happen to me before, and I would highly advise to just do your work when it's assigned, and if you have a project or something, space it out so that you have enough time to work on it, and that what you're turning in is something that you're proud of and not something that you just threw together at the last minute. On that note, I would also advise you to be okay with failing once in a while. Going into high school, in middle school, I didn't have to do much work to pass all my classes. Middle school was really easy for me, and going into high school, I had a door hit my face when I realized that I had to put in so much more work into what I was doing to be able to pass. But I think that it is worth it, because in the end, you have some kind of satisfaction in knowing that you did everything that you could and you put a good amount of effort into your work. And I think that that is worth something. But at the same time, you are going to fail once in a while. I did. Everybody does. And that's okay. It's not the end of the world. You probably won't even remember it when you get older. But it is something that you have to accept, because it's just a part of life. And it's okay to fail. That's what makes us all human. And it's just learn from those experiences and you'll be okay. So my next piece of advice is to just be nice to everybody and don't get too caught up in the drama. Drama, even though it may seem interesting, it's not going to matter. People won't remember who was dating who or what other drama there is. and it's just not worth focusing on. You have a lot of other important things to be focusing on, like your schoolwork or your friends, things that actually matter. And just be nice to people, because nobody likes somebody that's rude off the bat. Even if they did something wrong to you, be the bigger person and just don't be rude. Don't make that something that you're known for. Everybody's just trying to survive and enjoy themselves at least a little bit in school. So just make things a bit easier for everybody and just be a nice person. Last but not least, I would advise you to realize that there is going to be a lot of change within the next year, and that's okay. Just enjoy yourself, enjoy the people around you. The people that you are friends with at the beginning of the year may not be the people that you're friends with at the end of the year, but that's okay. It's all about meeting new people and having new friends, having new experiences, and it makes school really enjoyable. Also, there will be a lot of changes in who you are, and that's okay as well. At the beginning of the year, I was a completely different person, and I am so thankful for who I am today, and I am thankful for all the experiences that I was able to have and everybody that I was able to meet and everybody that has impacted me. I am so thankful for freshman year, and even if it had its ups and its downs, that's what life is all about. And overall, freshman year is a pretty enjoyable year, and I hope you enjoy it as well. That was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I was able to answer some of your questions about freshman year. And if you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any suggestions for new videos that you would like to see. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Bye! Football.